What is good in the hood? And for the third time this time around, what do we have here? Okay, this is actually pretty exciting because I'm already an axe player and I don't mind greatsword, so this is like the wave. Now, before we get started, of course, you have to talk about the stats, and then I just roll around in training mode, see what I can find, literally as fast as I possibly can. So yeah, I mean, let's just get started. The stats are already pretty nuts. 9, 8, 2, 3. Like, they really wanted to take this one up for sure, 10,000%. Adding speed literally is not bad either, just because 4 speed is always well appreciated, since a good amount of like those high strength characters are in that like speed range anyways. I would say go strength since it's literally axe and greatsword, it's just like you could become a hit trading god on this kind of character. Dex, I wouldn't know what you get out of 4, so that one's always kind of strange. But 9 defense, you really could just become the ultimate take. Like Imugi is like one of those characters where it's just like you really can't miss. That's my first time seeing the lock-in animation. That's actually hard. That is actually too hard. Holy granola. And it takes up the entire screen. Holy granola. Axe and greatsword is already a strange combination. And racking up damage with both weapons is always not really too hard. Oh my god. So remember what I said about Boots D-Sig and how it's probably going to be the most broken sig on that kit? Well, we're back again. Like that right there, you can literally drift backwards and you can still send it in the other direction. As long as the way you input it is like the way you want to send the opponent, which to me is insane. I think that's a crazy quality to have, but it's like they improve the wide D6s as we go on. Like 7 had one of them, and it's not even all that portable, but now they actually just added active inputs, and they also added it so that even if you reversed it, you could still aim it in the direction in which you reversed it. So you can pretty much get whatever you want out of this D-Sig. That is huge. We'll see if that changes. Scythe. I don't know if that... Ooh. It's scary, it's scary. I have no idea if any of this is reactable. But that is extremely generous. It literally hits from half stage. In recovery frames, you don't really land on the ground. So for it being a 3-dex character, it's already looking kind of crazy for Imugi. It feels like you have like this like sense of stage control that you would find out of those normal tank characters, except that it makes his like concept of being a tank like Queen Nai a little bit better in that regard, just because he's a little bit more modernized. Oh, that's why. Okay, this makes a little bit more sense. The dash impulse on this is nuts actually, and that hitbox is super generous. So like conditioning with side light, D-light, and side sig is just gonna happen no matter what. So good luck avoiding that. This definitely just looks like a... Wait. It just reverses automatically? Okay, never mind. We're clean, but regardless, I am a little confuzzled by it. Like, that is a completely unique property that I haven't seen in a very long time. I'll be honest. With all the greatsword 6 in mind, though, this is the sig kit is just everything that a low dex character is supposed to have, and low speed, where it's just like complete control of the stage. As long as you can engulf the stage with attacks, then you'll be fine. Like that's exactly what you want as Imugi. So they're already accomplishing that job perfectly, and not only just with greatsword, but potentially with axe too. Alright, whoa, this hitbox is pretty generous. It's literally just a sidelight replacement. Wherever you can find sidelight, you can find side sig. Does it have anything? Not even, it's just the sig. Okay. I'll be honest, the sig kit so far is starting to look like a better Taros, because you don't need speed in this meta. But this sig is just solid. Like, to be honest, it's just solid. There's nothing that's standing out about it right now. 140? A little scary, but it is a tank character. Now, where we want to be able to adjust this is definitely in the recovery frames, but this is actually one of the more balanced ones on this kit for now, at least for pre-release. So, I mean, you'll live. You'll live with this in the queue, to be honest. Oh, wait, it has active input? Oh my god, it does. And imagine that in an edge guard. Let's say you're trying to edge guard somebody, and the last option that they have is a dodge. So it's either they dodge up in, they dodge in, or they clip towards the wall. That all is completely like negated just through D-Sig alone, which I find interesting. If Rayman D-Sig wasn't enough, they literally wanted to add more to it and just amplify some of the things that they missed about Rayman D-Sig. Sorry, I hit the bot out of anger. So D-Sig is just straight coverage, and if it's not obvious, it'll definitely kill off stage. But how early are we talking? Like, I must find out. Alright, NSIG. Whoa. Oh no. Now this one I don't think I'll be able to handle. I'll be honest. Now, which is crazy because I, the Kaya player, am complaining about fast anti-airs with a lot of recovery time. But this is not really a lot. Like, the thing is, like, with generosity, or, like, with generous hitboxing, and just, like, again, like, the concept of having as much stage as possible, you want to have a lot of recovery to go with it, which is fine, because, of course, like, that's your trade-off, right? So, Imugi, to me, is like a modernized version of Kaya. I wish I was kidding, by the way. Because this NSIG already tells you everything I need to know. Where the side SIG is literally replacing the side lights. And then D-SIG as an edge guard is just like... It's just like something extra. Simply because, like every other new legend, the point is to be unique and to literally soar above like all of the other tier lists. Ooh. There's something up with that. That's what I was thinking. Okay, so the force on it is scary. Now, does it deserve to kill there? I mean, I guess it is an 8 strength legend. But let's remember, like, the frame data does have to be adjusted. Recovery, it's just like, it's just everywhere. It's just like a couple more places where it needs to be sprinkled up. Because this is like stage control max for sure, 10,000%. Like, if I would see myself playing this legend, and I wish I was kidding. Like, this is actually not too bad. Like, I wouldn't mind playing this legend. Side SIG and all the Greatsword SIGs, you can tell that this character was definitely made with Greatsword intentions, and they nailed it perfectly. Like, this is the single most unique character I've ever seen, and fundamentally he has everything that you would expect out of like a tank stage control oriented legend, which is just generous hitboxing, high dex, like high recovery, or like high frame data. It's just awesome, to be honest. Like, this is like the place where they cooked.